Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2015 with me, Jeremy, here on Sosnovka on the PS4 Gold Edition. Unfortunately, the last episode I did, I don't have any audio of, so we won't be uploading that. But I'll give you a rundown of what's happened since we were last here. So, what happened is I sold all of the grain that I had readily available, everything bar the wood chips. I sold all of that, and I purchased field 23, which is currently being harvested of canola. I also purchased a larger seeder. So if we come over to our Meteor, you'll notice we have this seeder here, and we swing around and just have a look at it. The Väderstad Rapid A600S. It cultivates and seeds all at the same time, so I don't have to worry about that at all. Some of the other things that I have purchased, which are not currently with me, they're over at a different field at the moment. As we're aware, I've got the mower, but I've also bought a windrower to be able to mow and row it all into nice rows to be able to pick it up. I've also upgraded the fertilizing spreader to the Amazon ZAM 1501. Again, it works, holds a lot more and goes a little bit further. I've also bought a second trailer tipper, so it allows me the ability to carry more goods to the selling points. I have started mowing a field closer to the biogas plant, which is why my mower and my windrower are not with me at the moment. So that's actually just makes it a little bit quicker to fill. And what I have done is actually filled a bunker with 150-200,000 litres of chaff or grass to be able to create silage. So that's currently covered. It's about 77% done. What I am in the process now of doing is we're going to complete harvesting this field here, and then we're looking at buying a front loader along the way. So once we've finished harvesting the fields that I've got left, so field 23 obviously, field 19 still to be harvested, which has some barley on it, and then field 14, which also has canola. Once they're done, I'm able to then look at selling everything, and hopefully, as we can see, I will have over 50,000, 60,000 litres of canola. Now, it depends on where I sell it. If I sell it at a bakery, there's $60,000 straight off the bat, which will allow me to purchase a tractor with a front loader attachment. Now, realistically, I don't need a really powerful one, so I could go the T475 Power Star, New Holland. It will allow me to pick up about 4,000 litres of 1,800 litres of silage in a go. If I get going, I can get something along this sort of track, so the Liebherr with the 4,500 litre bucket, or again, if you got over the nearly 160, this is the 6,000 litre bucket, which just makes it go a lot quicker to fill the 20,000 litre capacity of the selling point for the silage at the BGA. So if you haven't got into silage before, it's at the actual selling plant as it comes up, it only allows you to sell 20,000 litres at a time. So what we'll do is get ourselves up and running and fill the first of the 2 tippers. So we can look down and see where we're all at. We do have obviously different selling points that you can use here. At the moment there is a great demand for potatoes at the transport company, but I sold all of my potatoes already. So we just head along here. So right now obviously we have the seeding going on fields 15 to 20, which has finished, so it is significantly quicker to go. Now as you can see, we filled up the first tipper, and then we'll just pull ourselves further ahead and cruise control it through there. We'll get the planting going on this field very soon. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to rotate the crops through. So what I will do on here is plant wheat or barley on this field. So we'll come back around. And plant wheat or barley on that field there, and then on fields 14 and 19 I'll plant the opposite crop. So I'll have canola here, I'll have wheat or barley on the other. Let's just wait for a minute. Sorry about that, I just had to take a phone call. Alright, so what we will do is we will plant barley here. I think just rotate the crops. There's no need to in the game. It doesn't force you to rotate the crops at all, but I just like the idea of rotating what I plant on each field. I think it's something different. It's not something I do often. I normally just plant a set of crops and that's what it is. If we look at the map, so over near field 18 you've got a small patch, not quite square, it's actually very hilly. That's where I did the most recent mowing. So if we look on this map here, you can actually see it directly above field 18 on the right hand side. So that area there is a nice little area to mow, and again the grass fields themselves are free to mow, so it's free stuff, you don't have to worry about it. So we were able to manage to mow all of that, put it in the bunker, and we're creating silage from it. So it went a bit quicker. I like the fact that it's there because it's actually quite close to the BGA plant. When I mow over here, it is a significant sort of distance, and you use a lot of time getting across. One of the things that I'm probably looking at doing as I move forward is purchasing field 25 and field 28, and then joining all three together. I think that would make a super huge field. We'll see how that goes. It involves a fair bit of logging of the trees in between, grinding your stumps, and ploughing in between the two fields. That's potential at this stage. Whether or not we actually make it there, I don't know it, but we'll certainly consider it. Now, if you've played this map and played with the starting equipment, you'll know just how long it takes to seed any field. The reason I went the bigger seeder is just mainly because a speed time situation. You're doing one thing at once rather than trying to do 3 or 4, so you don't have to cultivate. No need to cultivate, it does it all for you. Seeds immediately, and it holds enough seed to do most of this field here. I mean, I didn't refill it. If I had, it would certainly cover this field, and it'll go close to filling covering this field. Whereas when I did fields 14 and 15 and 20, you need to refill that seeder several times. A bit close. So if we look so far, seeding, field 15 and 20, and so far in field 23, I've had a yield of 49,000 litres of wheat, so 49 tonnes of wheat. We've also had currently 45,000 litres of canola, and remembering canola is the least yield you'll get from a crop, so that tells you how big this field is. Quite substantial. We will soon be finished on this field, and then we have the 2 other fields to go with it. It's really, I want to see how much I will get from each of these fields as I go. Now, I don't know, I think there might be 1.5–2 passes left for the harvester to finish this field. Hopefully only one, but I have a general impression that it might be a little bit more than that. Now here in Adelaide today, it's just going to be the lazy 39 degrees Celsius, which is a little bit warm. We're soon taking the kids out for the afternoon, so something fun for them. A little bit of water slide action and some other things for a show as we get towards Christmas, so hopefully the kids will enjoy that. I do like this map, just the little texture bits that go over the hill there to finish it, and we'll watch it come down. One of the other things that we have done is you'll see we've got $9,800 worth of harvest income, and that is from the straw from the wheat on field 20 and 15. So when you think about it, this would be my 4th or 5th harvest. Let's just miss that a little bit there. I'm not too worried about that, unless it decides it needs to come back up the other edge. So it's my 4th or 5th harvest. Now, when we look at the loading wagon at 27,000, if I'm making $9,000 as a minimum per harvest, I didn't obviously in the first couple, but that's 9,000 for one field. I'll certainly make a little bit more from the next lot. I've paid for that loading wagon quite substantially. The amount of money that I will make from the silage, where I'll make over $100,000 in silage, just from that one loading wagon, that's the significant portion of all this. So for me, it's a good investment early on. It's not a huge investment in regards to the money you borrow, but it certainly allows you to make a little bit of money at a time, and that quickly adds up. So everything we make off that now is realistically profit. I mean, I've made that back. Imagine this field here, if we're making $9,000 from the other one, you're probably somewhere closer to 12, 15, $18,000 here. It is that significant, this field size compared to that one. So we're nearly finished harvesting field 23. So again, nice big field, probably really convenient. Far away. And as you can see, that cedar is getting very close. I have turned growth off just at the moment while I do all the harvesting. Now there is a little bit left. It's going to do the final pass. You won't be able to see it from here, but there's obviously just that invisible run just along the very edge. Sometimes happens. Now, I mean, some of the things that I've found as an issue with this game, one of which is the actual control of the vehicles. They get very skatey at times, like you're on ice. I find it a little bit easier to drive it this way sometimes when I'm just going this way. So hopefully we've got enough to get close to filling this up. And when we look, we've got 53,000 litres of canola from one field. That's actually very significant. Now on the PC you can get seeders which actually fertilise as well all at the same time. Now that really is a bit overpowered. But we'll come along, we'll fertilise this, and very soon we'll be up to selling silage, and that's what we will do in the next episode. Is we'll get ourselves to the point of being able to sell all the crops. What I might do in the next episode actually is do the selling. sell all the crops and things like that and show you that, and purchase some new equipment and show you the purchase of the equipment. So what I do is I will leave the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. As I said, we're nearly finished this field. I'll go on and I'll finish harvesting the remaining fields. I'll get all the seeding going and fertilizing, and then what I will do is I'll do an episode showing you, I hope at this stage if I remember, selling all the crops, and we'll look at purchasing the new equipment. So that would be the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I believe this will be episode 5, and we'll just finish this field here, so not long to go now. I'm going to go put this in the silo. And then what we'll do is we'll set our harvester going on field 19 and field 14. So I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll show you exactly how much crop we got from all of our planting, and we'll go from there.